MrTruck here with another truck accessory review. Now if you follow my articles and you follow my YouTubes, you'll see that I bought this 2018 F150 EcoBoost 10-speed. Love this truck. Anyway, I always wait till the end of the year so I can get that zero interest, get all the rebates, and that means that there's less trucks to choose from, so I don't always get the options I really want. And on this, I didn't get the towing mirrors because there was no trucks that I looked at for the right price, the right rebates that had towing mirrors. So I put up with these for 6 months, and they're fine. They're a normal mirror, but I pull out 8.5 foot wide trailers, and 8.5 foot wide trailers, 102 inches, is beyond what small mirrors do. You've got to have the big towing mirrors. There's a lot of aftermarket mirrors out there, and there's a lot of them made for the Ford. But, you know, being from China or Vietnam, wherever they were going to come from, I was worried about the wiring harness because each one of these trucks is different. Like this one, of course, is a small mirror, so it does not pull in and out, so I couldn't get a power extending mirror, power telescoping mirror. And this XLT didn't come with the power folding mirror. So I had to make sure the wiring harness matched because I don't have some of those things. So I bought it through Ford and got the right wiring harness, got the right vehicle setup, and the mirror is the same one that's on every other brand new Ford that has a towing mirror, whether it's a 3/4 ton or a 1/2 ton. And the same company makes them all the Ford lines, and they make all the Titan truck mirrors. It's down in Australia. I always forget the name of those folks, but they make good mirrors. So I also wanted to make sure I got the blinker on the end of the mirror on my new mirrors. So we had to set all that up and get it done right and wired right, and I gave them my VIN number, which tells them all that stuff. They can look up this exact truck and what all the options that are on it. So now I'm going to install those puppies, getting ready for a trip to Oklahoma, and I need my mirrors. So this is the box it came in. Big box. So let's go install it.
MrTruck here with another exciting trailer accessory review. This one's for your gooseneck trailer. It's from Gen Y Hitches. It's called the Cushion Surge Coupler, Torsion Flex. So it's kind of like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. And that, inside here are those torsions. And so as this thing flexes, those will move up and down.
Gen Y Hitches. All you have to do is look at them. They're built like a bulldozer. It's all heavy-duty plate metal. Make them adjustable hitches, pencil hitches, shock-absorbing hitches with torsion, like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. These things will last you forever. You cannot find a better built adjustable hitch.
Now this factory mirror does have the really cool spotter mirror on each side, which I really like, and that does help you. And that's because I didn't get the Bliss and some of those other packages that give you all the warning flashing lights when somebody's pulling up beside you. But I did have the spotter mirror, so that made it a usable mirror. And of course now my big towing mirror will have a big spotter mirror. Now this is the inside of the mirror. This is actually built into the door by the window, and this piece here just pops off. Now I took a screwdriver in the front of this so I wouldn't be scratching the paint or anything else and wouldn't be seen, and then I just pop it loose, and it's got 4 tabs that hold it in place. I don't need to see all that, but yeah, it's 4 tabs. So now I just get to this plug, and this plug will match up to my new one. So I'm going to unplug that, and then I've got four. I'm going to take that little clip off the bottom bolt. 4 bolts to take off in there. Once I take those off, then I'm able to push the mirror out. So it's a very simple, fast operation if you get the right mirror, the right wiring harness. Hopefully you can see past my body where I take some bolts off. There's 2 on the painted side and 2 inside the door. These won't be so bad. And then there's those 2, and then there's these 2 right inside where the door hinges. So I can get to these 2. That's all there is 4 bolts and 1 wire plug. And now I should be able to go out and just pull this mirror out from the outside. Oh, uh-oh, we're hung up on something. What is it? You hate that when it happens? Huh. I don't know if there's any other magical clips in the way. Oh, nope, there it is. Just got to pull harder. So there she is, the mirror. The mirror is off. And that was quick. But yeah, got the little mirror off. Now I'm going to put the big mirror on. Just pulled it right out, and it's got all this insulation you can probably see. So it's snug in there and waterproof, and the new one has that same kind of foam insulation on there. So I get to put it all together. Yes, and then here's my new mirror. There's some weight there. This thing weighs quite a bit more, and it's big. It's a 2-armed, and look at a big spotter mirror on the bottom. And this telescopes out, and it's the same kind of a foam insulation they have on the inside. So let's see how well it fits. And just notice it's got a clip up there to help guide it in place. That's probably what was catching, is that little clip. You can see it's a metal clip, goes into a square hole. And now this big heavy beast, hopefully it'll just pop right in there. And that same little Don't drop mirror, don't drop mirror. There we go. Took a little more pushing. And just as before, now, and just as before, I'm putting these bolts back on. Get them all started so nothing comes out. And then I'm going to test the wiring harness. Make sure there's no problems there. Okay, now the wiring harness. Now, of course, there's 2 wiring harnesses, and hopefully it'll all plug in like it's supposed to. Plug into this wire and into the mirror. As long as they sent me the right parts, we're in good shape. Okay, so I'm going to plug, the way this looks, I have to plug it in here. There we go. Heard it snap. And now the other part plugs in to the mirror right there. Ooh, look at that. Everything went snap, crackle, pop, and I love it. So now it's engaged. Let's see if anything works. That's always the test. Okay, ignition on. Let's turn on the blinker. Look at that. Hallelujah, the blinker works. Isn't that cool? You can see that, the LEDs in there. It's blinking. Oh, I love it. Beautiful mirror. I'm so happy. And now, see if you can see all that. I'm going to actually run the mirror controls and see what happens. I'm going to get that so you can see me, and I'm pushing the button. And this is the mirror buttons. So I'm going to go to the left side. Oh, look at that. It's a miracle. The mirror works. I'm so happy. Yes. That is awesome. So now I'm just going to tighten up the bolts, put that little plastic piece back on the corner there, and go to the other side. Okay, now my beautiful towing mirror's on there. And I have a little longer wiring harness here because instead of sending me one that I'd have to take the door panels apart and rewire it to that harness, they sent me a little pigtail so I could just plug it in right there. So I only had to take this triangular plate off. And that really is a good way to do it. I'm glad that Ford packages these correctly. Now I just got to fold all that extra wiring in here. Okay, now I just got to kind of force it in there. Oh, look at that. Did you hear that snap? Snapped right into place. Even with that extra pigtail wire, I was able to force it up forward and above it. Now, my beautiful mirror. And now my cool new mirror folds in like the other one does, going through bank parking lots and drive-thrus. And it pops out. And it telescopes and goes back. I love it. I love this mirror. This is so cool. Blinkers work, everything works. Good looking mirror. And now I'm ready to tow some of those big wide trailers. So there we are, my new towing mirrors. Aren't they gorgeous? Can't hardly wait to tow a big trailer. Yeah, I got my two arms and I can pull them out and get all kinds of visibility. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Everybody should have towing mirrors. Someday I'll get rich enough, I'll be able to buy those power telescoping mirrors, but I'm happy now. I'm happy now. And besides being the safest mirrors I can get, and looking cool, and they're not gonna vibrate, they're not gonna shake, their power and all that. It only took me 30 minutes for install for both mirrors. It was fast. Just pop the cover, take 4 bolts off, unplug it, put the pigtail on, put the new mirror on, bolt it back on, put the cap back on it, and you're done. Very easy installation.